Hello everyone, this is Heroes Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary TROM plus TUP Liu Bei campaign as we continue here for episode 2 from turn 5 in the summer season of 195. And we're about to build out our first full army, or semi-full, without the siege weapons. And we're going to get them ready to take the iron mine here in Dong. So we do have all the savings available, and we'll try out some of the new modded units. So White Feather Warriors, Liu Bei's veteran units in the future. We'll grab them right here. Yeah, I think I was thinking Oaththorn units, but I think we need the polearm here for anti-cavalry. And then we'll have a frontline Shu shield bearer. Sort of our anti-missile unit here with their massive shield, 55%. Feels like they can't get advanced formation. They might be considered, I guess they're Buqi units, so they're not militia tier. We're not going to get the faction-wide bonus for them, but it's fine. White Horse Raiders and White Horse Line Breakers. So White Horse units obviously related to Gongsun Zan, given Zhao Yun's past, makes perfect sense. And we'll pick up some E Archers here. I think we'll just get 4. We could consider getting all 6 and then swapping, because it's rank 6, I think we get the Trebuchet unlock. So it's still 2 levels away. That might take some time. We'll grab 2. We have the money for it. Perfect amount. So not much money left for buildings, but we can squeeze a few in. And the rest are still on timer, so that's good. Replenishment, 28% currently. Isn't this... Shouldn't we be getting additional 8% here in Xiapi with Zuoci on the job? Right? Army in Administered Commandery should get 8% additional replenishment. Why is that not being applied? Because we're getting 6% base, 12% from how much military supplies we have, and that's it. 10% for being mustered. That was the whole reason why we stayed here, unless they're doing just the region, but that's not what administered commandery means. We'll dig into that in the future. In the meantime, a couple more level up here. Ooh, he has good stuff too. Wow. Government buildings, so yellow buildings have construction time discounts. Settlement, so the main building gets cost discount as well as construction time discount for level 2, but level 1 still gets some bonus. So I think we're definitely going to make him into administrator in the future, given that skill on him. And look at this. Okay, right now he'll be doing assignment. Pick up more levels. Diplomatic relations, if he's one of the, prime minister level positions. He's not going to get that until much later. But he's built for that role, basically. He also has civil development, detailed food production, post-battle loot, armies in administered commandery. That trigger hasn't really worked for the replenishment so far, so I'm a little bit doubting it. He's not going to be administrator yet. I think we can grab this early and just kind of work our way on the bottom row here. Seems like that's where most of the interesting skill. Up here is all the basic strategy, like strategist skills from the base game. So I think we do want to go down here. Not going to do the sub building. Pretty much all the money. Healthy amount of per turn income remaining after the first army, so we should be fine. That can go to, let's see, maybe Zhao Yun. We can also get a little bit of combat stat boost plus all the administrator stat boost since he is on the field. And a little look at diplomacy. It's always good to check. Things change, and maybe we can get something of value. Not the case. Now, we might not wipe out Zanba right away. I think after taking this, we might focus Zhengjiang first. She obviously is a threat. And we also might not have enough food to take the main building of Dong. So we might hold off on that. And we also get this 25-turn mission that we can do here as well. So a variety of reasons why we might not wipe Zanba out. And since we're probably not wiping him out, maybe we can get a favorable trade deal should we take this easily. Which I predict we will, hopefully. The Han is fighting them. Tiankai has been wiped. Okay. Looters have spawned. Got the division in the capital. Ooh, that's also a good item on Zhao Yun. But we're probably going to put him here. Donghai has a lot of peasantry as well. Honestly, this is probably better. I don't know if that will actually trigger the equip. Okay, we can move him here. There's more peasantry in Longyat because we have the lumberyard. Level up. We're probably looking down. Yep, there's more interesting things down here. Construction cost for main settlement. Blue buildings, construction time. And then increase income for commerce related bonuses. Faction wide. Okay, so that might be the most interesting one. Yeah, a lot of these characters still have a pretty generic tree up here. Not everyone's super special. Do we get the 8%? It's not picking up. I wonder if they're making your administrator have to be present. Like he's in the army, so maybe he's not here. That's not how it worked in the base game, so I'm not sure if that's indeed the case. Alright, we're going to work him down here as well. Seems like that's where most of the interesting ability are for the more generic characters. So how do I get level 2? Do I just click it? Yeah, we click it again. Okay. So one free assignment. Hold on, we're going to roll that back. Not going to do that yet. We're basically getting one available assignment slot opened up, so now Hua can do something, I guess. If we want to spend it elsewhere. Not a bad army boost if he's leading. A lot of commanding bonus, so he's going to end up leading an army, I guess. We'll do this first. One free assignment. We'll put Liao Hua on the job somewhere. We have the tax collection active in almost every place. Okay, so we don't have it in Donghai. So that's where he can do some work for us. Now that we have our army, we'll focus on buildings again. We're going to eventually hit pretty much our reform cap for most of these buildings. I do think we upgrade this for the garrison increase eventually to tier 3. And we also will need more food as this upgrades as we look to expand elsewhere. Alright, and we'll end. Unfortunately, we do have to wait 3 turns. We probably can start moving next turn. Even if we lose mustering, we probably have about another turn that we can spend inside. We're not becoming your vassal. Absolutely no way. Probably going to have Guan Yu swap over, even though this is probably pretty hard to defend, even with 3 more generals against this stack, so it's probably not worth it. Finally get some view of Koro over there, full stack. We'll check out his army and his unique unit. Should have a few more things added for him as well, given that he is one of the playable factions, and the mod overhaul should do some work with him as well. We'll have Guan Yu's army just accompany us to Dong and fight together. If we get, attacked here, it's that was fast. That's why we got the message from Yuan Shu. So history speeds up a little bit. Our son comes of age. We have a bond with Sun Qian. Faction-wide bonus, but Liu Bei's tired. So we basically walked the tents of our camp. And we became tired, but we got increased bonds. Shisun Rui. Court official. Not impressed. The Tufa. Tufa Pigu. His kids will have some significance. Do we have to worry about him? Since we lost the trade route, we can probably trade with him, which will probably keep him off our back. Now, as you can see, this is not going to be an easy deal. We don't need this. And I can give him some food, actually. He has plenty of it, but one is easy to do. And let's see, supporting legitimacy make everyone else hates us, so it's probably not worth it. Our son and his daughter. Not a good fit, huh? Doesn't want to marry a commoner like us, even though we do claim some loyalty. We can pay. Right, the trade deal alone's worth some gold per turn, so the amount we pay here is not really going to hurt us. We'll get it back, and we can also keep our rear secure as we expand upwards. So about 3 turns of value, a little bit less than that. We'll get that paid back, and we'll keep him off our back. Especially with a slightly negative attitude. He can be our buffer zone between us and Cao Cao for a while, so that's great too. Zhao Yun rank up. Let's see. That's not what we need. That makes Zhao Yun stronger, but it's more about if we can unlock other things. I think we were looking for Elemental Vigor before, which is still the case. This one is nice, because it makes his unit better. Unfortunately, it favors Spear and Polearm Infantry, which is probably not something we're going to be running on him. Restore, even though the icon name says Huangzhong. Well, this one's nice with the replenishment boost. We should actually gone this way and here. I guess this is not too bad, but still. That would have been a big help. Charge negation, that's pretty useful even for cavalry units. Alright, we'll just grab Elemental Vigor first and then figure everything else out. Yeah, most of the units are pretty much replenished. We're going to move on. We're going to be in our own territory for 2 more turns, which is perfect for healing. We'll hang out here, go with them. Our son, Liu Bei's adopted son, Liu Feng. Strong-willed heir. He was never really considered for heir. Had a pretty tragic ending. Got executed by Liu Bei. For losing territory in the Shangyong region and not offering to defend Guan Yu when he was in trouble. Not entirely his fault, but still. Refuse aid, right, with Guan Yu's situation. They have some very good historical callback on the abilities. I mean, we probably still want the plus 5% replenishment when he does lead the army, minus recruitment cost. This is nice too. Right, that's like 6% once we get 2 points on that. This one has a bunch of movement on it as well. We don't need that, but we want this. Not quite. The salary dump is not that important. I think we upgrade this 3% for the second point. Actually, the next level up is not that significant. Whereas if we just get this 5% replenishment, that's pretty good, and we can get these points later. No set bonus on his things. not doing anything, so if we get slack of purpose, it could hurt. We do have more army count since we do have all those administrators, so we could just get him on the field. Most definitely a state workshop. We'll probably take this upgrade, especially right now. Last turn of discounts, so yeah, we'll do it. Same thing here. Yeah, that's pretty much where things end. Now our income is a little bit artificial because we did get the bonus from Faction Council. Speaking of which, we should probably move some of those positions around. Coalition with Yuan Shao. We have to pay a lot for it, so no. Once our peasantry boost expires, we're going to make a lot less, maybe 4,000 something instead of almost 6 right now, but should be okay. We didn't overspend, and we're still developing the land we have. One slightly annoying thing about the mod collection is the slow turns. But it's understandable. A lot of things going on. Oh? Maybe a little rivalry forming. Ganji. Another one of those famed Taoist healers. Right, Yuji Ganji. It's the story from Romance of How Sun Ce died. It's not really real, but given that we have one Taoist mystic already, maybe it doesn't hurt if we grab the other as well. Hex of Death? Then we have a sorcery. So a lot of debuff, basically. This one's used his own health for healing others. Wait, can target if not general. So he heals units. But the unit he healed loses melee evasion, gains increased attack, gains morale. Interesting healer proposition. I think we do grab him just for fun. Pair him up with what's in the future. And speak of the devil. It doesn't look like he has flaming shot on him, so the trebuchet would be a little bit less effective. Unless I missed something. Level 3 on that one. I'm curious about what the level cap is for all these generals, because there's like so many levels to the skill points. It feels like we have to use a lot of skill points to master the entire, and then plus the expansion on the bottom. Yeah, I don't see flaming shot. Maybe flaming shot on Liu Bei in the future. Not flaming shot, but maybe trebuchet on him is also a possibility. I like this 30% income from all sources. I don't know what to take. There's like so many things here to think about. This is just free prestige, right? He doesn't have to be in any position. Retinue upkeep. Okay, this is just money saving. Oh, we didn't do the title for the discount. And should we do that? Let's see. How much can we at least save for now if we do general of the left and right? Unit upkeep. They're all about the same cost. No one's really super expensive. We're going to hold off on those titles. Not going to save enough. And since Reddy didn't do the general of the left, we're not going to do general of the right either. Alright, this is perfect. I guess we'll get into position as well. We'll get ready to attack. Maybe ambush this army just in case they have something to attack us and pick us off with night battle. We would want to avoid that. Oh, Xun Yu from the Han is faction. Oh, faction prestige is making him hate it. I mean, this is just our way to grab him, basically. We have to pay a bit of money. Feels like there's no spy defense, but we'll still use that anyways. You can take a look at the court. Wow, that is a small court. Okay, we're just gonna grab him out. They have Tongwu, basically. Alright, we still have a good amount of money. Yeah, these are going to be more expensive now. I still want to get this upgraded. But after the income buildings, her army is pretty bad. Bloodseeker, that is new. Frenzy unit for more attack and damage. Move faster. When nearby enemy unit routes and morale is higher than 50%. Fury of Beihai. Still very good. Only 180 range though. Range is pretty nerfed on crossbows for the mod overall. I think archers are a little bit favored. So yeah, an unvigilante handsy infantry. That's a mouthful. That's a pretty decent unit with a little bit of range trickery up their sleeve. Short range. I guess they're throwing the Z, perhaps, right? Only 3 ammo, that makes sense. A lot of base damage. We probably won't have to fight him. So not really our problem. Faction-wide bonus. Trying to get over... Just trying to get the bottom row here, really. Now, she is our heir, so her choices are a lot more important. Increased chance of getting children. Satisfaction, corruption reduction. I think this is what we pick up. She just has a lot of base faction-wide bonuses. Feels like she doesn't need to be in the heir position to be effective, which is kind of nice, but we don't have a good son right now, so she's gonna just, you know, pick those up. The character here is Zheng, which means like politics. Not administrator, but like the others, I think we'll pick up the bottom role just because they're much more interesting. He is administrator, however, I think we just level this up because it's so good. Okay, so that's all good. Don't hide. Did we do any builds this turn? We can get it a little bit. No, the discount's only for certain colors of buildings, so that's not going to work, but it's fine. We'll get our attack down. Hopefully... Looks like we can reach next turn, so we probably don't have to move. And plus, Guan can do the attack if we can't move enough. Faction Council next turn as well. He's now willing to get a pretty favorable peace, but we're going to take that land first before we do that. We have View of Gulsun San, who hopefully is doing well. 3 and not a lot of regions. We can also give him 1 food. Winter's a good time to trade. No items. We just ask for cash. It's like 210-ish. Oh. More than that, never mind. So play 230, 6, 8. All right, push it to the max. All right, we're good. So our plan's still the same. Wipe this out. Get a very favorable piece, and then wipe out Zhengjiang. And then our expansion... Not gonna get involved with you, despite our, historical good relationship and the fact that we were classmates. Both studied under Liu Bei. Might go just west and attack Cao Cao. Maybe go through here even. Cao Cao's always very good early target. He just comes back because he's at 0 points, and that's totally fine. Can you? Okay. We gained the item. Very good. Good for boosting relationship if that needs to be. Yeah, we're going down bottom side unless we want to start on this side. Pretty similar. They're all very good. Extra charge bonus. Okay, sure. We'll look over here. I think it's pretty straightforward. We keep getting the higher tier tax building first. Get that out of the way. Not a fan of these. I think after peace, this will change and maybe we get offered a, income boosting one, which will help us the most. He's just coming back, so that's fine. Let's activate this. We're just gonna move the other army, and then we're probably just gonna delegate this battle. There's really not much to fight over here. This way we can share some of the experience, and we'll just delegate the win here. 65 men lost, pretty clean. That's a very good calculation of the delegate value for us. And the generals aren't even that hurt, so that was a really favorable one. We're gonna move Guan Yu and them over here. Okay, so we have vision of them, and it's a good time to get the peace deal. It's even better, much better. Okay, he has nothing to offer us with that. It's probably some combination of money payments. The max he has in his hand is about 3,800, and the max he can offer here is about 1,000, which is not going to happen. If we can sort of balance the rate these decrease. Okay, let's say I want 7,000 or 700, which will become 7,000 in 10 turns. And over here we only do like 29, 29, 15, 50, 40. All right, pretty happy with this deal. We're basically getting paid for winning a pretty easy battle, and this army won't really distract us as we come over here and just take this. We are not at war with her, so we'll just basically surprise her. Should be a pretty easy follow-up, and we get this mission done. 17 turns left, so no problem. Now, the only thing we don't want is for them to take it, so hopefully they're able to hold here if they do get attacked, and then we get an even easier fight, which would be great. Now, we have no wars, so this should get different bonus. Oh, marriage. Think about the faction. Let's not think about marriage. Alright, potential set item. There's too many sets, so not sure exactly what we will be offered. There's no unit in that army, so I don't know what this is all about. Maybe we can force a refresh just by doing a recall here. Right, this way we don't have this army on the field, and we'll get... I mean, even this is better. At least Liu Bei's army actually will have units to get these bonuses. So most of our army are range, which is not true, is it? How many blue units do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's less than half, right? These are non-blue. Usually we don't get offered the range bonus this early for that, or the ammo plus range. It's powerful, but not what we need. Doesn't really help us. I think rather get an item. I guess we'd get experience on Liu Bei's units. Might look to upgrade this unit. We cannot do a swap, but we can get the Jian Sword Guard, which is much better. Yeah, and they didn't get that much experience. The only thing is replenishment. Okay, we don't have time to deal with replenishment. We're going to have to just keep the army moving, so we are not swapping. We're going to have to swap this to a regular. Don't really want that. Demolish it. Maybe just this for 50 extra income. It's 35 really. It's a lot of money for, it's not really worth it. Maybe this? The faction-wide redeployment cost is pretty good. Adjacent enemy commandery is pretty good. Prestige is good. Replenishment is good. There's nothing really bad about this. Mustering ground, I think, is the solid choice. If we want our... maybe this, actually. Because character ranking up, there's so many good skills, it might actually be beneficial to invest in this. Wait, we can build a Danyang outpost here in Longyat, but this is not Danyang. We get Danyang infantry. We have... I think we have enough good... I think we go for the school, actually. And we might actually try to mass that. What should we do? He's already way too high rank to do more, so I think Jianyul needs to get a job somewhere. Who's gonna have open things to build soon? 2 turns, still a lot of time. Industry boost, 20.200 base. Yeah, this is nice. We can get another building down here. That'd be good. And then we'll try to do the same thing with him. Doesn't like it there. We'll still want... We want them to be happy. So let's give them a job where they want to be at. Let's see. Where is it? Right here. Okay, I think we're mostly good. He's still taking his time to come back. We did this. What set item did we get? Water clock. Okay, that is actually a decent one for replenishment. We don't need it right now. We actually have the astronomer. It's on our wife because of the faction-wide bonus, but there's also an army bonus, so we're not going to change that. Yeah, I think all our units will heal back in 1 turn. We don't need to get anything. Oh, that one's hurt. But these... Okay, we're going to run them down, and then we're going to recruit new ones once we take our this piece of land here. The upgraded ones. We can move Guojia here for just some extra income. Well, we're not recruiting, but let's end turn here. He's on cooldown because we recalled him. They're going to come back. Just wanted to refresh some of those faction council events so that we don't have to get ones that's kind of useless. Yeah, Liu Bei's probably not the best general to lead an army because of the campaign movement range limitations, but symbolically having our faction leader out here. Obviously not going to be the case with our second. Oh, Cao Cao's also making a move. Liu Bu gets destroyed, and do we get the event to take him in? We do. He will steal some land from us. Would that happen? We'll see. We'll follow history here. We'll take him in. We seem to get bickering quite a bit. Emperor has escaped. Cao Cao should pick him up. We got a new recruit. Oh, Wei Yan. Okay, that's just a program event. No weapon for you? That's just wrong. Liu was actually decently happy. Recent event gives him plus 100. Wonder how long that lasts. Camp Crusher, he stole this from Goldschwinn, so we're gonna steal this too. We're just gonna unequip that. Not sure who it's gonna go to. Red hair goes to Guan Yu, which makes historical sense as well. I mean, not at this point, but if Liu Bu's eventual fate is death, that might be fine. I think we prep him for Administrator, so we grab this. Actually, let's grab this too. And this. This one's a good trade-off. It's a weird trade-off. Huh. We might not get this. I don't think I want to make him Administrator, but I do want to pick up everything on the bottom roll, so we'll grab these. Thank you. As for his weapon. I mean, Zhao has a weapon. The person we have that doesn't have a weapon would be Wei Yan, and I see no reason why we shouldn't strip him. At least this way, in case when he ditch, he's not going to be too much of a problem. Missile attack. 9k armor piercing 9k? Immobilize plus wow, that is brutal. That hurts so much. Like against a Vanguard, it's like half of Zhang Fei's health. I'm gonna give you like the crappiest one, which probably it's either the spear or we'll do the Z. Z's probably the worst. Is there any chance for Liu Bei to pick up some movements? Oh, there is one. Okay, so he has potential. We just gotta work our way down here. So more reason to pick up, you know, the level up bit. Oh, there is the upgrade. Okay, let's see. Character salary drops, character experience. How far can this go? Yeah, so these have tiers. Makes sense. Quite good. We'll pay the upkeep. Income first. Okay, I think we're good there. Simon's covered. Oh, Xunyo is back. Oh, we'll pick up Jiashu. Well, this is also an interesting choice, to be honest. Okay, they peeled Zhangzi off, put him in Shangyong. That's fine. Jiashu was Zhangzi's advisor for a while, so that part is actually a pretty good historical assignment. We're gonna recruit. Right, they can help here next turn. I don't know if we can actually reach here next turn, but they probably definitely can reach there next turn. So we can launch the attack, have them reinforce. It'll be the same thing. Let's take a look at diplomacy and continue on our way. 1.6, he's right here. I actually don't really care about his territory, so this is probably fine. He's at war with Yuan Shaolin. Okay, that's... Hopefully he lasts more than 10 turns, and we can get payment for the whole period. Huh, from Nobel. Interesting. Alright, we're good to go. Now, if we could have beaten or taken this territory without wiping Zheng Zhang's faction, or without being the ones to wipe her faction so that we can get a chance to get her, it would be nice, but I don't think that's happening. And we're not going to wait. Han Empire is our vassal. Did the Emperor run to us? I didn't want this. Wait. That's... I hope that recent peace mitigation... It's not between us. It's between Han Empire and her. Wow, everyone's respecting this. Wow. I think the Emperor ran to us. Right? Or else why would the Han become suddenly our vassal? I also didn't take a look at Sun You, who should be in our roster as well. Yep, he came to us. How history has changed. I mean, for the better. Right, for the better of... Wow, we have the Emperor. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna work our way down here. Grab some of these. The recent event's still there. I'm not so worried about him leaving now at this point. Don't think you need that. Faction-wide pretty solid. And Administrator pretty solid as well. Yeah, it could go either way with him. Most likely Administrator, just because that's not really good faction-wide material. Oh, we can reach, which is good. So we'll declare war. This shouldn't cause any problems. She only has one region and everyone hates bandits. We'll fight this one because there's obviously a pretty decent general setup on the other side. Maybe we can capture her. I'll be interested in the bow. And potentially any sort of range ability she might have. Should be just a wide open map. I don't think there's any defense on this one. It's on a mountain though. Voice lines? Question mark? Nope. Oh, there it is. Referencing Art of War a little bit. We can... We'll get two of these. We'll wait for our generals to show up. Not surprised that... Oh! Liu Bei can get a duel. If we can get duels, I'm gonna pick them up because I think it's just a good way to neutralize each other's generals and then we don't have to really use our general that much in the fights. I mean, our setup, let's see, no cavalries really. Setup's gonna be pretty straightforward. They can be on the front too. Ooh, we're getting shot by range ability. Trying to see who has Oathorn and other bonuses. I think there's a rivalry here. A close relative boast. Outlaws. They're friends. She's okay. She has boosts with separate boosts with each of them. Now the question is, which ability we can kind of use on who? Because we're definitely offering Liu Bei some help here. Some sort of range ability. Don't think it hit. Like none of the traditional Wisdom of the River stuff, but he has quite a few things. Right, they're throwing out their traps, immobilize. Can I use AoE? I think I can use it on him. No, maybe only on units. If targets move, ow. Getting shot at, trying to figure these out. Can I target him? Ooh, wait, this is just... He is getting debuff for the attack speed. I can make his cooldowns go up. Liu Bei's cooldown can decrease. Wait, did we interrupted it? That was actually in the base game, but it's like almost impossible to pull it off. Okay, we'll just wipe him out. Didn't really have an honorable fight there, but was testing out some of the debuffs. Alright, get her mad. Have them chase us, that'd be good. These units we're happy to offer up as a sort of sacrifice of sorts to get shot at. Ooh, they do have fire. Good thing it's raining actually. It's actually going to work out for us. We're going to go fight her. Start flanking with these. And they used some sort of splash ability here that did a bunch of damage. Not really gonna hit with us running around on the horseback against her. Okay, we do want to tank the range, but we don't want to tank the infantry. I think it... Oh, there's a lot of... we didn't... That goes so far. Because of bandits. It's okay, we'll just charge through here. Pull them back. That is not a duel we want. Just no dueling. Pull that back. Need to send someone over here. Need to send someone over here. She's wounded enough. We don't have to worry about that. Crash our way in. Alright, we'll block everyone. He needs to get out, but I actually don't really care about him. Chase her down. She's low enough. We don't have to worry too much about her. Cover that. Keep peeling. We'll just skirmish mode them. Don't run wild. Gonna be killing ourselves a little bit over there. Can't really chase that guy because he ran behind. Look how long this is. It's bandit skills that grants more of those. Can't really do much about that. Well, if we're just gonna run back, we can charge you guys. This is fine. This is fine. Heal this back. Charge that. Go back. She got a heal, but it's fine. You chase. You come back. Well, that's a little low. We'll pull him away. That doesn't really help us. These we kind of have to aim, but she's down. Charge over here. Go help clean that up. Are there actually invisible units? That guy just popped out of nowhere. Alright, got our win. It's mostly because of our injured generals, because I think most of our units came out pretty clean. We bumped into a lot of those wooden spikes, but they're just way too many. Probably have to like really babysit micro these to avoid those. She is willing to work for us. Excellent. You don't want to work for us? Your choice, your loss. Alright, we got our supported people. Do we have another mission? Destroy the Duchy of Dron. 25 turns. We don't have to be the one to do that. Good thing we have money on hand. Now, she did have some sort of range splash ability. Marksman of Taiyuan, there we go. That would be useful. Poison arrows would be very useful as well. Yeah, +3 wooden stakes, and then like if each of them have this ability, that's like a lot of wooden stake coming out. I would even give you this actually if we want. I don't know who has Cinderbar Jade. I think maybe I want to guess like maybe Zhang daughter? Given like the red theme. So we might hold off on that for potentially Zhang daughter. Alright, we got the first tier. I don't think we need to get the second tier right away, even though it's pretty nice. That's just a decent range buff, like a range effective buff within the range. That's what I meant by range buff, not range attack. Well, tier 2 minus 50% character salary. And then we can get campaign movement. We want this as well. There's so many things we want. And this is strong. It's like 50% extra damage for everyone around 50 meters, and then immune to fatigue, and then encourage on top of that. So like a lot of good things. Oh, wow. Okay, we're just gonna go down and grab this. I think we get this first. And then get this, and then get this. These are all really strong. So we do have a 10-turn deal that has 7 turns left. Basically, there's a 0 turn, 7 turns left, and then we can cancel the trade and then go to war. Everyone else around us decently happy with us. Zamba, also not a war that we're going to go back to right away. Wuqing, he is a vassal of them, so they can break the... Yeah, if we go after Wuqing, they can break the deals instead of us. Are we trading with them? We are. The original payment just expired. Yeah, maybe Wuqing's our breakthrough point. We're obviously moving this army back. I think it's time to get rid of these. Maybe not here. No population here. Ooh, that's not a bad version of this building. 150 culture income, 50% income from all sources. I guess that will only be here, which is just not that great. I don't want that. Do I really want to convert this for 10 prestige points? Or 10 satisfaction points, 5 prestige points? It's only a little bit of income. Like, we're losing 200. It's not a big deal. Satisfaction is still pretty important. Especially since it's also related to our unity. Okay, so we'll convert it. Get rid of the bandit version. Alright, we are good here. Do we have the money to pump out a second army, which should be them. But then I'm thinking about getting a second army of just generals right now. And I guess Wei Yan would be up on that list. She will be the strategist. I'm thinking Liu Bu will just ditch us in the future, so I'm thinking we don't pull him out. And then for the vanguard position, it's Liu Feng perhaps? And why not feature our son? I'm worried about the event, but I'm not sure how they do it when Liu Bei is the player. Xun You also would make a good choice for the strategist. She gets along with Wei Yan, which is pretty difficult, so it would be her. We'll summon her next turn. Alright, what other unit can you get? Because that might be good enough. Mounted team, yeah, I think that might be good enough. Raider Cav is also not bad. It's like higher damage with the armor piercing. Higher charge, slightly lower morale, which is like the one weakness. You know, right now, we're gonna maybe end up with Raider Cav, but right now just no units because they're gonna be sort of the army that floats around with nothing for a while, and just assisting the second army perhaps. Guan Yu Zhangfei and Guojia are the ones who's gonna get units first. They can run back to... yeah, to anywhere that's not just a county. Maybe back over here even. We'll move them and then move them down here and then we'll recruit. I think that's the plan. Alright, building's full. We are good. Still training up. We don't want to tie ourselves down. He has what appears to be 2 full stacks. Sun Ce, Zhou Yu doing pretty well. Okay, so that means we're dragged into this, right? No? He just automatically goes to war with my vassal, but we... okay, I guess he just only our vassal. We don't get a chance, we don't need a defend that. Oh, could be no. Worked for corals. I guess we can't trust him. We could recruit just for the bow, but there's so many gold items, I don't think we need to do that. Just checking traits real quick. Nothing impressive. So, School of Confucianism at the Grand Temple of Confucianism. I guess we're not doing tall builds just yet. It just doesn't really make food sense. I think we still have him do stuff here. Maybe still events. Maybe we'll switch to the capital for a little bit of fun. Okay, they're gonna shift here. Wait, why does she still need another turn? Why is it 2 turns for you? Shindel's going to be a great general for our armies as well. I guess we'll recruit next turn. That way we can move him back and then do recruiting on both sides. A little bit more money for us. We hit pretty much the building cap in terms of what our reforms allows us. So we're good on that front. Maybe by the time this army is fully replenished, our deal with him is pretty much going to end and we can just directly attack him. Might work for us. No. You don't understand where this is going. This is not going into this direction. We're not becoming buddies. In this case, I should probably move him here. The 2 extra % by sitting inside is not really worth it. The movement being close. He moved away. Okay, that might not be the case then. We can stay here. Now, does multiple armies be in the same commandery strain military supplies? I think that was part of the overhaul. We have time for this. This one's... Oh, perfect. We get pushed in. Okay, that changes. And we don't care about the deals. At least we're not going to get a trustworthy hit. And the Wu becomes dissatisfied. We get our rank up. Okay, we have plenty of administrators, so that is not that important. A little salary bump. I don't think we're going to do that many spies. We'll eventually get the... Yeah, we'll get the second tier. We eventually will fill that up. Armies will also eventually fill up. They tone down the bonuses. Right, 5% instead of 10% upkeep. Spy is solid and all. So if we do like a balanced approach with everything else... Still think we fill administrators first. All right, we'll take that tier 2 milestone bonus. So is he just gonna ditch us? He's still super happy. He's causing issues in the faction, but we have ways to counter it. The 10 points is just negated with that building. Yeah, we'll pick up the bottom row first. We ranked up, we need positions here. Zhang Fei has no satisfaction issues, so we're not going to promote him. Xun Yu might have a little yet, so let's throw him up here. And our son also has a little bit. I guess temporarily this is fine. Maybe he moves down to administrator later on. That's really Jian Yong's job, isn't it? Because Jian Yong's probably going to shift over down. This one's outpacing in terms of rank ups, though. Ooh, garlic leaf, not bad. We're suddenly at war, which means we need to be on the front line again. That unit's not going to have time to get swapped out. So we're just going to have to tough it out, have this army, you know, stay in action. Our second army gets ready here. I think it's still mostly spear infantry. If we want to spice it up, it's like add 2 oath fellows maybe. Zhang Fei. Alright, we'll go with the Raider Cav here. It's because we don't really have better options, so we're not going to force it. So Guojia still has all of Cao Cao's unique unit available to him, which is interesting for sure. But we're not going to run those. I think we still run the pretty typical range setup. Wait till he hits rank 6, grab the trebuchets. Now they can pick up a lot of good stuff. He can't. Can we get Kank Brushers? No. Okay. It doesn't say on the item, so I assume no as well. We have a decent amount of food. I think we grab this first. Okay, so it seems like the unit recruits based on like the original faction. She gets bomb slingers. Okay, we missed those guys. Hidden axes are still good. Why are there 2 separate and the same hidden axes? So we get 40 of those. Bandit Queen's Raiders. So the thing is we don't get Bloodseekers again, so I think I might keep this guy. And we'll just pay for his upkeep for the next few turns, as we're not looking to recruit just yet. And the fact that she gets bomb slingers make it difficult in terms of like what we're looking for the recruitment here. She's also the strategist for the army, which makes it a little rough. Alright, anyhow, just the main faction, not the vassal here. Yeah, that might be all. Let's see. Oh, we forgot about him. Guo Si, maybe worth grabbing? Let's see. Move some points over. I don't really want anyone else, so I feel like we can maybe do a few empowered trade and then just pull him back. Like that way we don't waste any points. That's actually, we have enough. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Huh. Wonder why we can sign with you when we're at war with your... Oh, that relationship might have broken because he declares and Sun Ce leaves and Wu Jing... Okay, so that has broken. We have 2 open slots, so Wu Jing definitely can be one, even though I kind of want to betray him. So maybe we trade with people farther away. Okay, that's just a lucrative deal. Winter season, good for food trade. Doesn't need any food, but that's fine. Let's see, 500, way too much. Not too bad. We did get this, although it's not our... I mean, we could have chosen not to follow the historical path, so I guess it is kind of our fault. I don't know if I want to trade with the Han. They would just lose more and more land over time. Maybe Nanhai is a better choice here. Also not hoarding that much money. Wait, so this is better. Oh no, still going down. No. He might have items. There's so few characters. Yeah, is this worth trading for? That's the question. I have to pay him, or take away the money. I still have to pay him. We do have money, so it's not a big deal, but it might be very pricey. Yeah. Who knows? The armor might come in handy. There's not that many, like, random characters that have no armor, since there's a lot of uniques with TUP, but we'll still get a few and probably still need it. Yeah, boosted that to 45%. That army should be ready pretty quickly. Ooh, this makes it different, right? Historically, we should all try to beat up him first, but now we have sort of a double war situation plus potential schemes coming our way. We're gonna ignore that for now. He moved back. We don't have siege weapons, so it's gonna be difficult to take that. Maybe we try an ambush setup here, see if we can catch him off guard, and then once this army's ready, we can, you know, go together. Overpower it without siege weapons. Pulchon's gonna be quite busy if we are also gonna be at war with Cao Cao here. Emperor comes of age. Excellent timing. Okay, some income boosts available. Alrighty, Imperial favor. We're at 100 points, so that's very good. And maybe we can lower his and then try to name him enemy of the Han, and then that way when we attack him, we don't lose any points. Pretty even. Not bad, not bad. And I think once we get more unity, we can actually gain some passive Imperial favor to help us balance things out as well. So we're going to end our episode here. We'll come back and go to war with the Duchy of Zhong and also Cao Cao. So should be a lot of action over here. And hopefully we can overcome both of them and expand our territory, assign more administrators, recruit more characters, and go on from here. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you guys then. Bye!